Ay Nicaragua, Nicaraguita, la flor más linda de mi querer, abonada con la bendita Nicaragüita, sangre de dirían quién. Ay Nicaragua, sos más dulcita que la mielita de Tamaga. Pero ahora que ya sos libre, Nicaragüita, yo te quiero mucho más. Pero ahora que ya sos libre, Nicaragüita, yo te quiero mucho más.
¡Patria libre! ¡Patria libre! ¡Patria o muerte! ¡Venceremos!
Adelante, marchemos compañeros, avancemos a la revolución.
Prior to 1979, in Nicaragua, the dictator Anastasio Somoza had been in power for over 50 years. There's a famous quote by previous American President Roosevelt where he said, "Somoza may be a son of a bitch, but he's our son of a bitch." And in 1979, the Nicaraguan people overthrew Somoza.
Los hijos de Sandino ni se venden, ni se rinden.
Shortly after the insurrection, they started the literacy crusade, which reduced illiteracy by almost 50%. It wasn't long after that the counter-revolutionary war started, and the slogan, "No pasarán," meaning "they will not pass," became a famous call. Luis Enrique Mejia Godoy and his brother, Carlos Mejia Godoy, were very important in the Nicaraguan New Song movement, and Carlos wrote this song, "No pasarán."
Amor, y en el combate nos fundiremos en las barricadas, deteniendo las hordas criminales. A punta de corazón, fuego y metralla, cavando sudorosos el futuro en las faldas de la paz. Aquí están los cachorros de Sandino. ¡Vámonos!
Los venceremos, amor, no pasará.
Si mañana que irrumpa el nuevo día,
Con su fiesta de pájaros y niños, aunque no estemos juntos, te lo juro,
¡que se oiga!
no pasará.
¡Más fuerte, compañeros!
I went to Nicaragua in 1983 and fell in love with it. I moved there in 1985 and lived in the capital city of Managua. And I worked around the country for close to 5 years under the Sandinista government. I worked in adult education and often traveled to different regions, some of which were in the war areas. The country is broken into certain provinces, and not all of them were facing war. Nicaragua is located in Central America. It's just above Costa Rica and below Honduras, and it has several regions. The west area is Spanish-speaking and a lot of indigenous people there, and in the eastern coast, there are more traditionally living indigenous groups and a lot of Black English-speaking Nicaraguans, very much in the style of Caribbean language and culture. I was able to meet many musicians and learn a lot about the musical culture the traditional culture in what is called the New Song movement, which is a newer music that integrated some of the traditional instruments with politically progressive lyrics.
La montaña, guerrero del amor, hijo de este tiempo, remolino, pobre niño parido pues en plena selva para llegar al fin a la victoria, para llegar al fin.
Chicha de maíz, chicha agua, chicha resuda, pelo de maíz.
The basis of the Nicaraguan diet is corn, beans, and rice. And there are many foods made from corn, and this song celebrates that. Tamales, chicha, tortillas, roasted corn, etc. This song describes this and is written by Luis Enrique Mejía Godoy.
Chilote, elote, pozole, tortilla, virila, toltuca, empanada, es decir, el macizo e irreversible alimento del pueblo, es decir, el macizo e irreversible alimento del pueblo.
The Feast of Diriamba, held in honor of San Sebastian, highlights traditional dances and popular religion, showing the indigenous and Spanish roots. Notice the wire mesh mask which was used during the insurrection to hide identities. I had the opportunity to meet Salvador Cardenal several times, who had a duo with his sister called Duo Guardabarranco, named after a beautiful Nicaraguan bird. I recorded this song with Marcelo Puente in 2006 called If You Were Searching, Si Buscabas, and you can hear their version morph into ours.
Para ser feliz un día. Si soñabas con buscar la libertad a través de otra persona que librara tus palomas de las ansias de volar, que luchar en tu trinchera, de traer la primavera, la encontraste. Ay, 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 ay.
This song, called Song Without Knees, is by Salvador Bustos, who I got to know, a wonderful composer and performer reminiscent of the Cuban New Song movement.
Miedo a la guía de monstruos de mar, que le puede pasar a este amor bonito que de poco en poquito agiganta chiquitos pa' lo grande que habrá. Que le puede pasar, que le puede pasar, que le puede pasar.
Across the jungle, bordering the Caribbean, we find blue fields. The community there is black and English-speaking. Not so involved in the revolution since they hadn't been too affected by Somoza. They were very isolated. And there are 3 indigenous groups that live more in the northern part, which include the group Mosquitos, who predominate in the area. This music and dance is called the Maypole dance, Palo de Mayo. It's very popular in Nicaragua, but the Nicaraguan version is very different from its Germanic roots. It blends European and African moves and music. This song, called Nicaragua, Nicaraguita, was sung at the beginning of this video by Billy Bragg. It became emblematic of the overthrow of Somoza and the revolutionary process, a love song to the country. With the recent issues of restricted freedoms and abuses in Nicaragua, the song was recorded by a collection of Costa Rican musicians, and these videos show the original song as performed in the early days of the revolution, followed by the current recording performed by Costa Rican musicians. Enjoy.
Ay, Nicaragua.